9th, 2024, Ipob official position on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu'S illegal case. Introduction. The indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, has taken an official position concerning the ongoing court trial of our leader. We express our disappointment and dissatisfaction with the Nigerian federal government's refusal to appear in court on February 8, 2024. This, coupled with other factors, has led us to unequivocally reject any continuation of the court trial. Background. Ipob, a movement advocating for the self-determination of the people of Biafra in southeastern Nigeria, has been engaged in a protracted legal battle for the release of our leader, who has been unjustly detained for several years. The Nigerian government has consistently failed to provide convincing evidence to substantiate the charges brought against him. Rejection of further court trial. Given the lack of progress and the government's failure to appear in court on the scheduled date, Ipob officially rejects any further continuation of the court trial. This decision is based on several reasons. 1. Unjust detention. Our leader has been unjustly held in detention for an extended period without a fair hearing or concrete evidence to support the charges against him. This lack of due process and the persistent denial of his fundamental human rights have brought about immense suffering and anguish to him and his family. 2. Government's failure to appear. The refusal of the federal government to appear in court on February 8, 2024, demonstrates a lack of seriousness and respect for the judicial process. This blatant disregard for the rule of law undermines the integrity of the legal system and erodes public trust. 3. Lack of fair hearing. Despite numerous attempts by our legal team to present compelling evidence and arguments in defense of our leader, the court proceedings have been marred by irregularities and biased judgments. Our leader has been subject to persecution rather than being granted a fair hearing. Demands. In light of these circumstances, Ipob presents the following demands. 1. Immediate release. We demand the immediate and unconditional release of our leader, as his continued detention is a gross violation of his human rights. We call on the international community and human rights organizations to join us in condemning this injustice and advocating for his release. 2. Dialogue and mediation. We urge the Nigerian government to engage in a genuine dialogue and peaceful mediation with Ipob and other concerned stakeholders. Meaningful dialogue is crucial for resolving the underlying issues and grievances that have fueled the Biafra agitation. 3. Respect for human rights. We call on the Nigerian government to respect and protect the human rights of all citizens, including the rights to freedom of speech, association, and peaceful assembly. Upholding these fundamental rights is essential for fostering a just and inclusive society. Ipob strongly rejects any further continuation of the court trial of our leader, given the federal government's refusal to appear in court on February 8, 2024, and the lack of progress in obtaining a fair hearing. We demand his immediate release and urge the Nigerian government to engage in meaningful dialogue, respecting the human rights of